Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a conversation, more of a storytelling and then conversation. This is a difficult conversation because it gets me fired up and angry a little bit, but it is something that I feel needs to be discussed because I feel where we are in society, we should be at a better place than where we are, but still things like this happen. So small conversation, first coffee. So yesterday was a very good day for me, until a certain part. So I'm going to share with you what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday I went to a church event, which was really nice. It was an all women's brunch, and we got to hear stories from other young ladies within our church, and it was very inspirational, and I left in a very good mood, even though I heard some very deep stories. And I went to go meet with my best friend. We went to the store first, then we went to get a snack and just chat, because we usually try to do that once a week, and it's been long overdue. So we went and met up, and in the midst of this, she tells me that she needs to run errands. I'm like, so do I, so we can just do them together, which makes it even more fun. So she says she needs work pants, so we go to our normal spot at the mall, to the big girl store. I call it the big girl store. Lane Bryant, Torrid, all those stores that have plus size clothes for us plus size women that aren't, box shape, whatever. So anyway, so we get to the store, and again, I'm in a really good mood. Usually, we're accountability partners to each other, so if she's going through something, I'm usually there for her, and vice versa. If I'm going through something, she's there for me. So we're uplifting each other. We get really deep in discussion, usually with some really heartfelt stuff, and so we're in a good mood. We get to the mall, go into the store, and as you are already aware, I suffer with diastasis recti, so I have a muscle separation, so my belly does protrude out a little bit. What I was asked should not have affected me in the way it does, because it has happened to me before, but just because of the combination of things and where I was already at that week, it really bothered me, and it more upset me that I was upset about it. Still am upset about it, but what was stated is a huge no-no for any person to ask. However, more on top of that is it's more inappropriate for a fellow woman who works in a big girl store to ask this question. On top of that, it is more inappropriate for this woman who has seen me in this store many times before ask me this question of, oh my gosh, when are you expecting number 2? I'm not. This is all from number 1. I've not had another child. I'm not pregnant as far as I know at this moment. But it hurt me. It hurt my feelings. For one, because it's already something that I've opened up about on this channel, that this is a thing that I suffer with, and it's a slow repair. No, it doesn't look any better yet. I feel better within my core and everything, but it's not visually gotten any better. But for the fact that she works in a big girl store, now this, mind you, this woman is thinner than me. Why you would work in a big girl store, I have no idea. Why they would even hire her to be in a big girl store, I have no idea. But that's besides the point. That's a different whole rant. But why are women so hard on other women? We all go through the same thing. My son's entering the room, sorry. My adorable, beautiful son. Come here, buddy. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Are you playing with Daddy's drill? Oh. Interrupting my video that I'm trying to record. Okay. Can I record? Can I finish recording? Can you go? Yeah, go back to Daddy. Cutie pie. I love you, pumpkin. Sorry about that. But why are we so hard on other women? women by themselves have a very hard time with multiple things. Think about it. We have monthly cycles we have to go through already. That's its own issue. We have to, if you choose to, give birth to children. No matter how much drugs they give you, that is a very hard thing to do. You have to raise children if you chose to have children. That's also a very difficult subject to talk about. And then, just being a woman. We already are struggling to be seen equal. Not that this is what that brand is about, but I'm just saying, why are women so hard on other women? As small as that comment was, I recognize that that comment is a minimal thing, but it became huge because of, when you look at everything, it should never have been made. As a woman, you should know that that crossed the line, and I hope that this woman feels terrible, because immediately, my friend said immediately, it was like a switch went off. My whole demeanor changed. I am normally a happy, bubbly, friendly person in most situations, but this one totally turned me. I had no desire to shop, which I normally never do anyway, but that's besides the point. I was not making jokes. I was not smiling. I just did not have any desire to talk to anybody outside of my best friend. I didn't want to do anything. Needless to say, the woman lost my business. I left. Actually, really quickly. After name calling some of the clothes stupid or ugly or whatever, I'm like, I never find anything in this store or whatever, which is a lie. I have, mostly online, but still, that's besides the point. But yeah, I made it apparent that she was not going to get any business from me that day. And I don't know, I'm not going to try to overthink the look that she gave me afterwards. It wasn't a nasty look. It kind of looked like, well, shit, I said something wrong type of look. But why are we so hard on other people? I don't get it. I never have understood why. And other small things that have happened to friends of mine that I've heard, like one friend, I saw her post about how she's out shopping with her kids, and another individual is like, oh, I don't envy you, and she's like, you should, and walked away. That may have been a small comment, but it's rude and it crosses the line. It's like, when did we become a society where we have no filter and can just say whatever pops into our mind or whatever question? It's like, no, if you don't have do what your mama taught you. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know what I mean? Because that comment, that woman does not know how bad it affected me. I brought that home. My husband felt it. My son felt it. I don't. And I'm still talking about it now. That's how bad it affected me. That's how bad it affected me. And that's what makes me so angry, is that it did affect me so bad. And now I'm a Christian woman. I completely am faithful, faith-driven, and that was one of the things that me and my bestie were talking about. What did you have there? Sorry, my son again. You coming back in the video? One of the things that she said was, that's the enemy wanting to steal your joy. And that's exactly what happened. And that's what I'm angry about so much, is that I let it affect my joy. It robbed me completely of, just peekabooing into the screen. It just really affected my happiness, and I allowed it to. I won't allow it anymore. One of the things my friend said right before we left, it was, don't let this affect you more than it already has. Use it to motivate you. Use it as something positive. Use it as something good. And that's how this video came about. Because while I was editing my hair video to show you how I straightened my hair, which is not a tutorial because I'm terrible at straightening, and obviously this is the result. It's just because I'm in a human state. I just couldn't focus on that without letting this out first. Just noticed the camera's a bit crooked. Sorry. Oh, now it's crooked the other way. not going to let this affect you. Your ability. And that's one thing too that I was thinking about and pondering, and this is where I was leading with this conversation, is I'm a mom. I'm not only am I a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, a sister, and a friend. That's a lot. And I always downplay, oh, I'm just a mom. No, I am a mom. I'm awesome. I have to tell myself I'm awesome. And that's where I'm leading with this, is what can you tell yourself that is 100% true to motivate yourself to get out of whatever funk that you are dealing with in that day? What motivating conversation can you have with yourself? Because I'm not the only one in this earth that talks to themselves. I do it all the time. Even if you aren't one that prays to God, even if you aren't a faithful person, if you are more into spirituality and yoga and things like that, what can you tell yourself? This is not a faith-driven, or a faith-only, I should say, conversation. This is for anybody. To motivate yourself. Because I know that I am the average woman. I know that not everybody is a stick figure silhouette form. I am like the average woman. I have hips, I have thighs, I have a belly, I have a chest. I am your average looking woman. We are the majority. So I am not trying to be the Instagram model person. I want to be real. I want to be real with you. I'm going to be real all the time. But I want to motivate. I don't want to bring down another individual. I want to uplift. I want to uplift myself. So let's do it together. What can you tell yourself every morning when you get up and look in the mirror after you use the bathroom? Go straight to the mirror and tell yourself that you are what? Mine is, I am an awesome mother. I'm an amazing wife. I am a loving daughter. I am a kick-ass friend. You know, and live that. Not just say it, live it, walk it, do it. You are those things. You're not just telling yourself just so that way you feel better. Yeah, it is a way to feel better, but no, what about you is awesome. Kick out those negative thoughts. Kick out those enemies in your head. Snap a finger, rock your hair however you want. Have a kick in your pep in your step. Whatever you have to tell yourself, to believe it, and then be it. That's mostly what my heart is wanting to tell people, because we are the normal. We are the norm. We are the average everyday person, and I feel that there's not enough talking to us. It's always negative. It's always what media wants. It's what they see as beauty. No. F what they say. You are awesome. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a kick-ass dad. You are a kick-ass mom. You are a kick-ass daughter or son. Whatever you are amazing. Just know that. No more of this negativity or what this particular person sees as beautiful. No. Smash that into a million pieces. Rock your world and do you. I know I hear that a lot. I'm not trying to trademark that at all because I'm not using it from other people, but I'm serious. Be the best person you can be, the happiest, healthiest person that you can be, because it's mind, body, and soul. It is not just the exterior. Be beautiful inside, be beautiful outside. Kind of just ranted, don't really care, because that's just how I feel right now. I would not be true to myself if I did not do this video. But I am going to cut it short right here. If you did like this video, I would appreciate if you hit the like button down below. If you want to continue seeing more of my content, you can hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I will see you later. I'm going to go back to editing my straight hair, kind of straightish hair video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And for the curious mind, this is what I'm talking about. I'm angled kind of low and starting. It is a protruding belly. So the muscle separation is up here, and if I press a certain, put enough pressure on it, I can actually feel the separation as I'm standing up. You can notice it better when you're kneeling down, but if you can touch the walls of your muscles, that's your separation. So me like this shirt is a little bit loose. This is about how loose my dress was yesterday, and the comment that I'm given. And I'm not a small girl. I know this. But come on. You know, there's no way anyone, if I was, that would be the timeline of, oh, I'm not really sure. That's when you don't say crap. Just gonna say that. Shout out to all my voluptuous, beautiful women out there with luscious hair. Alright. Deuces.